Hi guys, let's just wait for 5 minutes. Let everyone join, then we'll just start off with the session. Okay, guys, we'll just start with today's session. So, as discussed, today is going to be the presentation session. Today, you have to present the project that you have worked on over this weekend. So, am I audible to you? First, let me know this,
Yes,
guys.
ma'am.
Am I audible? Okay, okay, fine. So, hopefully, everybody has submitted the project.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got it. Fine. So, uh, so today you have to present it. So, who is ready with the presentation, like with the project, wants to present it now? Guys, see, it is a mandatory that you need to present. It is for the evaluation purpose. Without your presentation, like there would like no marks will be given for the evaluation. Like as you understand, right? So you need to present. So who is ready with the presentation? Guys, just open up your mic and tell. We can't waste our time like this. So haven't you done the project or what? Why aren't you responding? Am I not audible?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah,
Am I audible?
yeah, you are. May I know your name?
Ma'am, Priyal said. Ma'am,
Okay, okay, Priyalji.
I wanna ask something that
Yeah,
I was working on the project, but unfortunately, my project is completed right now, so I was just submitting the form. So can I present my project first and then I can submit the form?
yeah, definitely not an issue. You can present your form now, like present the presentation. Like your project is ready, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. You can just share your screen and present the project. And accordingly, after you are done with the presentation, you can just submit it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, in the Google form, it shows that we have to give presentation link. So, what does it mean that we have to record our
Uh,
presentation?
so as of now, today you are presenting here only. If you are presenting here, you don't have to go ahead with that. So today you are presenting up here, so it's fine. You can ignore that.
Okay, ma'am. Just a minute.
Okay. So who next wants to present after Priyal? Guys, speak up at least. Akash, Pulkit, Bhavani. No one? Aren't you done with your project or what?
Sorry, ma'am, my project is not done.
Your project? Not done? Why not
Not
done?
done, ma'am. It is incomplete, so I can complete it tomorrow, and I present tomorrow.
Why it is not done today? I just wanted to ask
Ma'am, it is
that.
incomplete.
So how much you have completed?
Ma'am, I am presentation for yesterday. Oh, tomorrow.
No, no, I am asking how much part of your project is completed. Akash, I am asking you.
Ma'am, I saw you tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Sorry? Yeah,
Ma'am,
okay,
I
you
saw you
present it
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Ma'am,
So
little
is
more
it
time.
some?
Ma'am, little.
Oh,
Ma'am, I little more time. Please give me
so
little more time.
okay, fine. Who like Pulkit? What about you? Anushka, Hana Fatima? No one?
May
Guys,
I?
just be serious about it. Yeah, who is it? May I know your name?
I'm Gitanjali. After that, I will show.
Yeah, after Priyal, you can present. Gitanjali, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, may I start?
Yeah, definitely. You can start. And you need to present it within 15 minutes. You will be given 15 minutes of time, and accordingly, you try and present your presentation within the 15 minutes of time frame. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you can
Ma'am,
share
I'm
your
sharing
screen.
my. Okay.
Okay.
Is it visible?
No, I can't see. Yeah, now it is visible.
Okay. So I prepared a project on credit card fraud EDA, that is exploratory data analysis. This is a finance-based project that is prepared by me, myself, real safe, and the project summary is that I've developed a predictive model that is logistic regression to detect credit card fraud. And logistic regression is a kind of model which tells us uh, uh, that something belongs to one of the two categories. So here two categories are that we have fraud and non-fraud transactions. I've analyzed the credit card transaction data to identify patterns. To identify patterns which differentiates between fraud and non-fraud transactions, that is fraudulent and legitimate ones. So I chose logistic regression because it is simple and efficient in binary classification. Binary classification means that I have two categories, which is fraud and non-fraud. So for that, the logistic regression is best according to me. I applied pre-processing, resampling techniques, undersampling techniques, all of this. My problem statement that why we need a credit card fraud detection model, because credit card fraud is growing rapidly. Like people are getting trapped in the getting trapped by these frauds. So we need to build a model, a strong model uh, that can detect the fraud transactions to protect one's finance. So I'm starting with the coding section now. Firstly I imported the libraries. Uh, in libraries, I have imported pandas, NumPy, pandas which is used for data analytics, NumPy for arrays, and matplotlib, Seaborn, Plotly, Express. These are all data visualization libraries. And here we have sklearn library, which is used for model detection, selection, all the process that we need in training model and all of that. Next, I've loaded the data set. I've loaded the data set as from Drive so that I do not have to upload it again and again every time. So I mounted it from Google Drive directly. After that, I copied my data so that my original data remains safe. So I copied it here, uh, like data.copy, and I've stored it in a variable which is df. After that, I've displayed it the first 5 rows of the data set by using df.head function. The head function shows first 5 rows of the data set, and tail function which I've used here, df.tail, which shows the last 5 rows of our data set. Then I've started exploratory data analysis. The first step in exploratory data analysis is to know our data set. How many rows are there? How many columns are there? How many null values, non-null values? So here we can see that I've used df.info, which gives us all the information about data set. Like data set is data frame, which it is written here. The range index shows that how many rows are there. So my data set is having 2,84,807 rows and 31 columns. And here we can see that my data set is having 31 columns, and the information about all the 31 columns. Here is the column name, which is time, and from V1 to V28 we have columns, then amount column and the class column. And here it is given how many non-null values are there, count of non-null values, and data types is given here, float. These are all float. Here it is given how many floats columns are there, how many integers. So we have integer, one column integer. Next, I've checked for duplicate values. So I've used the function df.duplicated.sum. So with this function, it calculates the total number of duplicates that are present in the in whole data set. So the result of this section, this code is here. So duplicate, before we have 1081 rows which are duplicates. Then here I have written a code for removing the duplicates. So I have used df dot drop underscore duplicates. Drop underscore duplicate is a function to uh, remove the duplicate, and in place equals to true. And in place equals to true means that we are that the duplicates are removed originally from the data. And we here with the help of in place equals to true, we do not need to make another data set. So it is originally removed from the data set, and here displayed the total number of duplicates after removing. So it is 0. Moving forward, I have checked for missing values with the function df dot is null dot sum. So this will give me how many null values are there in each column. So in each column, as we can see that we have no missing values here. So no missing values. Again, I have used this to check that in the whole data set. So we have 0 missing values. So we need not to remove any missing values, as there are no missing values. Moving forward, you can see we can have basic information of the data set, like what is the shape of the data set using shape function. So data set shape is, we have 2,83,726 rows with 31 columns. And with this code, we can see how many, as our target as our target column is class, which includes fraud and non-fraud transactions, which is denoted by 0 and 1. So we are counting it, how many frauds are there, how many non-frauds are there, with the function value underscore counts. So here 0 indicates non-fraud transaction, which are around 2,83,000, and 1 indicates fraud transactions, which are around 473. So representing this in a histogram, I've created an histogram using Plotly Express, uh, uh, sorry, Plotly Express library. I've used this to create this histogram. So this histogram, by viewing this, we can see that there is a huge difference between number of fraud transaction and non-fraud. This blue one shows non-fraud transactions, which is around 2 lakh and 79,000, as we can see in the tooltip. And the non and fraud ones are very less comparison to non-fraud one. So it is a very thin line here. Moving forward, so our data set, by viewing this, we can say our data set is highly imbalanced. So we need to undersample our data set to make it compatible to train our model. So we can see here, after moving forward, I've used statistical summary with df.describe. So we can see for every column, we can see count how many number of rows are there, mean of every column, standard deviation, minimum value, 25 percentile, 50 percentile, maximum values. So these are useful statistical summaries. After that, we are checking for unique values for the each column. Next is very important step, which is outlier detection. So for detecting outlier, I've used box plot. So I've created box plot using Seaborn library. So here we can see the data, our data that these are these are outliers here, which are very far from these ones, which are clustered in the left hand side. So after this, after viewing the outliers, now I'll remove the outliers using Z-score. So in Z-score, so in Z-score, what I did, I calculated the Z-score of every transaction in the amount column. In amount column of the dataset, I've calculated the Z-score and absolute and took the absolute value of it, so that there is no uh, confusion of these negative and positive signs. So absolute value will give only the how many will give only how many standard deviation it is away from the mean. So we have I have stored it in Z-score. Then here I have created a DF, which is our data set. So I've stored it. I've stored Z-score. Z-score less than 3 means the Z-score which I have calculated, the values which are less than 3 will uh, will get will get in this one, like if Z-score is greater than 3, then it will eliminate that value. And if the Z-score is less than 3, it will add that value in our data set. So by this method, we are eliminating outliers. So we can see that the shape of our data set before removing outlier is 2,83,000 something, and after removing outliers with the help of Z-score, it is 2,79,000. So in this way, I have removed the outlier. After that, I'm checking again the shape of data set after removing outlier with respect to class, that is fraud and non-fraud. Now I have this much of non-fraud and 462 fraud transactions. So
Priyas,
this
you need to be a bit faster. You just like you need to complete it as soon as possible. So be a bit faster. In details,
okay, ma'am.
like what code-based details, you don't have to explain, but make sure that you touch all of the points and even the insights. Okay?
Okay, ma'am, sure, ma'am, sure. So here
Yeah.
I've made a plot using Seaborn, which is showing that most of the transactions are of small amount. Most of the transaction are small amount, and very less transaction are there which are which are of high amount. So after that, I have created a interactive scatter plot using Plotly Express, which shows that at what time are amounts at what time amounts are transacted. So this is showing that this is also showing the same thing, that uh, less amount transactions are done as compared to high amount. Moving forward, I have created the interactive histogram using the same library. Here it is also showing the same thing, but the representation is different. Like small amounts are high in numbers, large amounts are low in numbers. And here it is showing outliers for each fraud and non-fraud categories. Moving forward, data now. We have done the EDA. Now it's time for splitting our data set into feature and target. Feature and target. Our target is class, which is having fraud and non-fraud. So I have here split the data set, and then I have did undersampling using random undersampler. Uh, I've undersampled it like our fraud data is 462 around. So using this, our non-fraud data will also be uh, sampled to same as fraud data. So now we have 462, 462, both same for fraud and non-fraud. After that, this is the histogram for the same, showing that now we have same number of fraud and non-fraud transaction. Now it is now I have splitted the data into train and test data. This is x train, x test. All of these are variables, and this is function train test split, and I have test. Splitted the data into train and test. Test size zero point 0.3 means that 30% of data will go for testing and 70% of data will go for training the data. Uh, Moving forward, now it's time for training our model with logistic regression. Here's the code for model training. After training the model, it's time for prediction and evaluation to see that how our model is working. So as this is the code for model prediction and to see how it is working. After that, I've created a confusion matrix to visualize that how my model is working. So by confusion matrix, we can see that uh, non-fraud, which are actually non-fraud, and detected non-fraud are 137, and which are actually non-fraud but detected fraud are only 2. So our data is really doing, our model is really doing good. So also our which is fraud and which is actually fraud and detected fraud are 129, and which is fraud and by mistake it has detected non-fraud by our model, it is 10. So our model is doing really good, we can see here. After that, I have generated a classification report for my model. So we can see here that our precision value is 0.93 for non-fraud, 0.98 for fraud. So these values are really showing that my model is really doing good. So these are some points regarding the classification report. After that, I've found out the ROC AUC score, which is also really good, around 0.98. So, which is very close to 1. This means that model is extremely effective at distinguishing between fraud and non-fraud transactions. Like if a transaction is fraud, then it is detecting it fraud, and if it is non-fraud, it is detecting it non-fraud. So, it is really good. Now this is the ROC AUC curve, which I have created using the libraries. So the conclusion of my project is that the model which I have created is really good in detecting the fraud and non-fraud transactions, and and my model has achieved an accuracy of 96%. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, Priya, you can just like stop your screen sharing.
Yes, ma'am,
So
I'll stop.
next is Gitanjali. So you are ready with the presentation, like the
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
yeah, you can just present your screen
Okay, ma'am.
and start. Okay, and you'll be given only 15 minutes. Try to complete your presentation within this 15 minutes of time frame. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I got it.
yeah. And Tejaswini, you have been asking about the presentation video link. So are you done with your project? Are you done with your project by now? Tejaswini,
Yes, ma'am.
are you done with your project, Tejaswini?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you present it here. You don't have to worry about the video link as of now. You have to present your presentation here in the session only. So after Gitanjali, you can present and go ahead with the like the presentation of your project, what you have prepared. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Gitanjali, you can start.
Okay, ma'am. First, my screen is visible.
Yeah, Gitanjali, your screen is visible.
Okay. So first, introduction of my project. I made a project on customer churn and analysis. Okay. And first, start the introduction. And what is customer churn? Churn occurs when a customer stops using a company services. High rates lead to revenue loss and affect business growth. Why it's matter? Returning existing customer is cheaper than acquiring new ones. Help companies improve customer satisfaction and loyalty. Objective of the project: predict churn using customer data, identify key factors driving churn, provide insight to reduce churn and improve retention. Okay. And dataset overview: source telecom customer dataset, size 3,300 customer record, key features: churn, international plan, voicemail plan, customer service calls, state, usage features, and goals. Now move to the coding part. So first I import NumPy and pandas to import my data and see the data info and I describe my data. Here is my data set in the CSV form. Now I convert it into Python. First, I will check for missing values. There is a no missing values. After that, I import dataset.head to see my data. There is any string kind value or not. But in a state column, international plan and voicemail column, there is a string kind data type. And all are you know that the logistic regression and not work with string kind data type. So I converted my churn, international plan and voicemail plan into 1 and 0 form. There is a yes is a 1 and no is 0. After that, I converted state column into 0 and 1 form. After that, I will do churn distribution using count float. Check churn distribution, balance versus imbalance. And correlation heat map to study feature relationships and analyze critical feature. International plan versus voicemail plan and customer service call versus churn. Insight: customer with international plan churn more, as you guys see that, and high customer service call often link to churn and voicemail plan show little effect. After that, I do data pre-processing using features and target. Feature X accept okay feature X target feature all the columns except churn, and target Y churn all ch target Y target the churn column. From sklearn model selection import trends. After that, I split the data, converting critical column yes, no, 0 and 1. After that, I perform logistic regression model building using logistic regression, create models. Why logistic regression? Simple yet effectively for binary classification, provides probability scores of churn, easy interpret features importance, process, split data into 80% and test 20% set, trained logistic regression model on training data, turn parameter max to 5000 for convergence, and make prediction on the test set. After that, I do model evaluation using metrics used, accuracy score, classification report, confusion matrix. Accuracy score, overall correctness or of predictions, and classification accuracy. I import library, overall correctness of predictions, and after that classification report, precision recall, F1 score. As you see, recall and F1 score 0.093, 0.96, and 0.94, 95, and support 119. And the one score 0.67, 0.40, 0.50, and 15. And 15. Result achieve good accuracy on test data, result and recall of churn, especially important catching actual churner using confusion matrix. Import confusion matrix, import Cburn as SNS, and import matplot library to confusion matrix. And summary of the work conclusion: perform EDA to understand churn pattern, pre-process data encoding, cleaning, splitting, build logistic reason model, evaluate the accuracy, confusion matrix, and classification report. Key takeaway: the model can predict churn effectively, help business identify at risk customers early. So that's all about my project. Thank you.
Okay, Gitanjali. So how many plots you have done for EDA? Gitanjali,
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, how many plots you did for EDA in your project itself? Am I not audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat again, please?
I told how many plots you did for the EDA perspective.
I used only one for only one confusion matrix.
No, no, the plot confusion matrix. I understood about. Did you did it? You did it for the evaluation. I am asking for the EDA basically, like the plotting of the graph, understanding about the basics, like the correlation between the features. For that, how many plots you did? Are you not getting me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not getting you. Please, can you explain me?
How you have done the project? You have how many plots? I am asking how many plots in your whole data, like after putting the data, working on the project, how many plots you did for the EDA perspective? Like the exploratory data analysis, how many plots you did? Like in the last class, I shown you, right, how to go for the plots. So you, how many plots you did? That's what I asked. I'm not asking about the evaluation and after evaluation the plot you did. I'm not asking about that heat map. I'm asking for EDA how many plots you did. You're not getting me still now? Gitanjali, how you have done the project if you're not getting me? Okay, next is Tejaswini, right? So you're ready, Tejaswini? Tejaswini, you're there in the call. Sarah Janvikar, yeah, tell. You have anything to say?
Ma'am, can I start?
Yeah, Tejaswini, she is not there in the call. I guess she's not there or maybe not responding. So, Sarah, you can start off with the presentation if you're ready.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Just a minute, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Ravi Oja, you have also texted that you had done with the first week's project. So after
Yes,
Sarah,
ma'am.
is it possible? Yeah, after Sarah, you present, okay? Your presentation of
Okay,
the
ma'am. But
project.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah, what?
Hello, ma'am. Is my screen visible,
Yeah,
ma'am?
yeah, your screen is visible.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, I'm Sarah Janvikar, and I have chosen the customer segmentation project, and we had to do k-means clustering and its visualization. So we are clustering on the basis of income and their spending habits. So we have to look for the customer personas in accordance with market targeting. So here I have done my project. I'll start with the code. I have first imported the libraries that were necessary as pandas. This is for data analysis, and matplotlib for visualization. We have used cborn, and that's also for visualization, and sklearn. Here this is for k-means. It is for clustering purpose, and then I have loaded the data set which I have downloaded from Kaggle website. So here I have done the data head. I have printed data head code. So here data head is basically it does the starting five um, like five information. It does gives five information of 5 rows, and then we have information about the whole data set, where we have 4 types of int data types and one type of object data type. So then we have done the feature selection. So here actually in feature selection, here I have done the selection on the basis of the column of annual income and spending score on the scale of 1 to 100. And then I have applied the model selection code, where I have used elbow method, that is for optimal finding optimal clusters. So here cluster sum score within the sum of uh, what I mean is sum of squares within the clusters. I have used that, and I've used k-means, um, and then I have this is the elbow method, where I've used k-means for cluster of numbers, and then I have plotted the elbow method by using x label and y label, and within the range 1 to 10. So here we can see within the range x label has 1 to 10, and y label has the whole dataset sum squares. Next I have applied the k-means cluster with chosen cluster. Like I have chosen 5. We can choose any number of clusters. I have chosen 5, and I have predicted according to it into the cluster, and then I have visualized it by using figure and scatter plot. So, and I've titled it as customer segmentation, and plt.show shows the visualization. So here we can see we have 5 clusters on the basis that we had chosen. Here we had chosen 5 cluster number of clusters. We have chosen 5, so it has segmented into 5 clusters. Here we have done cluster analysis in according to annual income and spending score and the mean basis. So here we have got the data according to its mean, that is the average. So the like we can say the conclusion of this project, we can say that wherever we have seen high income and high spending of the customer, these can be called as the premium customers, that they choose to buy more and spend more. And where we see low income and low spending, there we can say that the customers are very budget organized. Thank you, ma'am. That was my project.
Okay, Sarah. So, Ravi, are you ready with the project? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I am ready.
Okay, you can just share your screen.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, yeah, tell. Yeah, Ravi, tell. Ravi, are you there? Okay, who next wants to present? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Deepak. Okay, fine. I guess Ravi is facing some network issue or maybe something like that. You can present your screen, Deepak.
Yes. Can you confirm? Is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah, ma'am. Uh, good evening, everyone. This is Deepak Kalkuri. I'm walking you through some nutrition analysis. The nutrition analysis is how much nutrition we intake and how much nutrition each food items consist in this data set. This data set is from Kaggle, and the main objective is the understanding nutrition profile of each food items. And also there are some questions related to it, how much calories, fat, protein consist in each item, and what are the relation between the protein and fats and other food items. To answer this, I discovered some patterns, and I'm going to start now. The first step is importing pandas and numpy. Pandas is for reading tables, and numpy is for numbers and arrays. The next thing is reading the file. I took the file from Kaggle, like I said, and df.shape. The df.shape is how many rows and columns exist in this data set. There are 260 rows and 24 columns. The next is the df.head. The head is the top 5 rows of the data set with each column. It gives some egg muffin, egg white delight, this type of items presented in how much servings, calories, etc. are presented in the top 5 rows. And here comes the cleaning part. Ref.columns, reading all the columns. Column, there is some disturbance here. The serving size, when you see there is some space between it. When I found this, this is a disturb. I thought this is a disturbance to the future analysis. These gaps and these symbols, percentage bracket, open bracket, closed brackets. So I decided to clean this by making every name, every column value to lower and replace the gap with the underscore. This comes the value like this serving size under serving underscore size. It's better for future analysis and reading. And the next is the values, the figures, open bracket, percentage. These symbols is a disturbance again. So I imported regular expression. This is reading the symbols patterns and cleaning them. I replaced it with empty space. There is no underscore, there is no space. I just replace it with empty space and it became like this cholesterol daily value. There is no value, there is no symbol, just an empty space with underscores. And the next is df.info. Info is nothing but what type of data type is having with each column and also how many null values it consists. There are 260 null values and every row is of 0 null values. So I did not choose the is null part. And the next is df.describe. This is the first part of EDI I do for every data set. EDI is nothing but how many rows it counts. It shows mean, standard deviation, the minimum value, 25% of the value, and the maximum value. Df.duplicates is how many duplicates are present of the each row. It shows 0. So I don't need to do any more further calculation to this. The next is print def describe include object. I did this to make the only object data type values, that is category, item, and the serving size. What are the count of this? What are the unique values of the? What are the top value for this category, for this column, and how frequency it is occurring? The next is the main visualization part. This is I choose the matplotlib. This is the distribution of nutrients. I plotted histograms for each nutrient to see the overall distribution. This helps to us to understand whether values are spread evenly, clustered in a certain range, or if there are extreme highs and lows. So the next one is this comes for every column only with number value. There is no object. I choose only number value. The data type of number only will be considered here. And the next is C1 for the heat map. This is for nutrients layer to each other. Example, calories raise with fat and carbs. You see calories here, it raises with fat and carbs. And the next pair plots, this is the showing of how it is related. And this is a visualization of the reactions. The next is average nutrients by category. This is from the category only. Category in this is the name of the food items. The food items, how much calories, how much high in calories, how much calorie from fat we get, total calories, and is for total goods, total all the columns, cholesterol daily value, sodium, carbohydrates, etc. The next is comparing some metrics for protein per 100 calories and fat protein ratio. I took this to check whether how much protein the we get for 100 calories of the item. So we check egg muffin gets 5.6 grams of protein for 100 calories, and also the fat we get for this 5.6 grams of protein is 0.76 grams. Oh, this is the one point. And the second thing is taking the top five protein per 100 calories items and the least five sodium, no sodium items. It gives diet Dr. Pepper small. It gives the infinite proteins for 100 calories. And also the apple slices use low sodium. This is good for salt avoiding, or we can say BP patients, or people who are suffering or affected with BP. These items are good for them as there is less salt in these items. And next is categories checking how much sugar is presented in each item. If you check, there are snacks and slides, it gets less sugar content, whereas smoothies and shakes, it gets a high quantity of sugar in it. There are other visualization I took, but these are the main necessary and should be considered. So I excluded the remaining, but these are the top six visualizations. I thought this can be main useful. And from this analysis, we see calories are strongly linked with fat, desserts, and drinks are sugar heavy, and few of them standards as extreme outliers in sodium. If the goal is healthier, eating healthier, focus on nutrient density, then and avoiding sodium heavy items can guide better choices. A natural next step would be cluster foods into groups or build a recommendation tool for balanced eating. That's up to me. Thank you for, if there are any doubts, you can please ask me. I'm happy to help you. I'm done with my presentation.
Okay, Deepak. You can stop your screen sharing.
Yeah.
So next, who wants to present? Guys, next, who wants to present? Ravi, are you there? Is your Sneha? Yes, Sneha,
Yes,
you can present now.
sure.
Okay.
I'm actually in sounds not connect.
Sorry?
After 5 minutes, actually couldn't share sound. It's showing me. I will give after 5 minutes.
Okay, fine. Okay, so who wants to present now? Vetanshi. Okay, you can present. Priya, you can present after Sritanshi.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, is it visible?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I have done my project on Boston House ETA. And the statement of the project is that the housing market is influenced by a number of factors, social, economic, crime factors, which helps decide the city planners and real estate businesses to make informed decisions. This is what we do in this project. It is to analyze how these factors influence the house prices, visualize relationships and co-relationships between the features and the price, and use PCA, principal component analysis, to reduce dimensionality. So we have five main objectives of this project, which is data exploration, visualization, correlation analysis, dimensionality reduction, and insights and conclusions. First, we get to know our data. And since I did not have this library, I installed it. Next, we have imported all the important libraries like pandas and NumPy for data handling, data visualization libraries. For cleaner output, we have the warnings library, and for pre-processing and PCA, we imported standard scalar and PCA. This is how I imported my data, and this is what I had done because the raw data was not in proper format. To convert it into that, we had to do this. Next, these are the columns present in the data set. I created a copy so that I could preserve the original data set and work on its copy. The first look of the dataset is as follows. It had 506 rows and 14 columns. The dataset had 0 missing values in any of the rows and 0 duplicate values. All the data set variables were of float data type. Next, these are the count, mean, the 25th percentile, 50th percentile of all the variables in the dataset. The unique values for each variables are as follows, which is calculated using the n-unique function of the pandas. Next was removing exact duplicates. Since we did not have any duplicates, it was not to be worked on. No missing values. Similarly, we treated the outliers using the IQR method. This is how we calculate the 25th percentile and 75th percentile, and then the upper and the lower boundary, and remove the outliers from our target variable. This is our target variable before the removal of the outliers, and after outlier removal, this is our target variable, which is the price column. Next, we have other box plots of key variables which determine the price, but these outliers were not removed because they would have played an important part in the data. So we did not remove these important outliers. Next, we have the exploratory data analysis, univariate analysis. For this, we plotted the histograms of each of the variables present in the data. For the crime rate, this is what its mean, median, and this is its histogram plot along with the kernel density estimate. Similarly, for the other variables, we have the scatter plots, the bivariate analysis for all the data points compared to the price. For multivariate analysis, we have correlation heat map. These values are the Pearson's correlation coefficient, which determine the relationship of the multiple variables with themselves, with other variables, and with the target variable, which is the price variable. So from the multivariate analysis, we conclude that it has a strong positive correlation with the RM, which is the average number of rooms per house, and with LSTAT, moderate negative correlation with the PT ratio. Next, we have the feature scaling and normalization. Since all the variables are in different ranges, so to train our model, the range should be similar for all the variables. So we use standard scaler to train our model and to standardize and normalize it. Feature scaling. Next, we have the principal component analysis. It is used to convert the correlated features into a smaller set of uncorrelated components. We imported the PCA from sklearn.decomposition. We then converted it into PCA, the principal components, the explained variance by number of principal components. PCA visualization, the first two principal components are plotted as follows. Next, we have the feature selection, of which is used to identify which are the most important predictors for the target variable, which are then helpful in the model training. So this is I have done this using the plotly. And this is the feature importance. As we can see that LSTAT and Indus, these are the most, and from here RM are the most important variables for analyzing the target variable. As we can see the feature importance using random forest. So in conclusion, RM, LSTAT and PT ratio, they have the most effect on price and are the top predictors for that. And sometimes also the NOx and the tax variables. Based on the methods, we conclude that the most important predictors they are the most important predictors for housing prices. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay. So next is Priya. So Priya, are you there? You can just share your screen. Priya, are you there? Priya Darshini. Am I not audible, guys? Am I not audible to you?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible.
Ma'am, my screens are visible.
No, it is not.
No. Ma'am.
You can try and reconnect. Okay, Priya.
Okay.
Yeah, Sneha, are you there? Are you ready? Is the network issue solved?
So,
Sorry?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then
My
you
screen is
present.
visible.
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, I've chosen my project, COVID-19 data analysis project. In this project, I have cleaned
Your
and
screen
prepared
is
the
not
data set.
visible. Your screen is not visible, Sneha.
Wait, ma'am.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah, I've chosen the COVID-19 data analysis project. In this project, I have first cleaned and prepared the data set for analysis. Then I use visualizations, and the data is taken from the Kaggle, and I load from its as an Excel or CSV files. I first import libraries. NumPy. NumPy is used for numerical computations. Then pandas for visualizations. These all are visualization libraries. Then Seaborn is library for complex statistical plots like heat map. Then Folium I use for map. Then I load the data in a DF data frame. Then this is my data. Then I drop useless column like serial number column is not used. So I drop this column, and then I check the shape. There are 26 rows and 5 columns. Then I add total cases column. Total cases columns, this will add Indian national plus confirmed case with foreign national. Then I check the total cases column is added in this data frame. Then I added active cases column. Active cases columns are from they did total cases subtraction with death plus code. Then I check that C active cases columns are added in this data frame. Then I check the shape. Now there are 2 column added. Now there are 26 rows and 7 columns. Now I did basic EDA. Dot describe means this will give you the count. There are mean, count, standard deviation, minimum 25 quartile, 75th quartile. Then I give information like there are non-null values are there, and all types are from integer, and name of status as object. Then I check the null values. So there is no null values. Then I check for duplicated values. Just it shows false. Then it clears that no duplicated values in my data set. Then I added background color in my data frame. It shows me.
Hello, Sneha. I cannot hear you.
Hello.
Sneha, can you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, I was unable to hear you.
Now is it visible and audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
You start
Now I
with
am at
this chart. Yeah, yeah, this one start with it. Before that, I was able to hear you.
Now I'm adding background color to the data frame. This command adds a red gradient. This command adds a red gradient background to the data frame cells where intensity of color indicates the magnitude of values. Like this is dark, like in Kerala, active cases are 127, the highest, the darker color it shows. Like in Maharashtra, also 120 cases active, there are active cases are 128. It also shows as darker, and then other colors are shows it's lighter, like Manipur, there are only one active case. It shows as lighter color. Then I give the sides of this map. Then I add state-wise active cases. Maharashtra, there are higher number of cases, 128, then Kerala, then Telangana. Then in last is Puducherry. Then I give the insights of this map. Then I use this bar chart with both Panda library and Plotly library. In both library, there is one difference. Like in Plotly library, there is tooltip. In Kerala, there are 138 total cases. In Maharashtra, there are 147 cases. Then I give the insight of this map. Then I used the state versus active cases map in Matplotlib as well as Pandas and Plotly Express. Scatter float. In this float, there is Plotly Express. See, there are active cases 19 in Haryana, and maximum is in Maharashtra, 128 active cases, and then Kerala, 127 cases. Then the whole insights I give this in this column. Then I used heat map for the correlation. Uh, for the correlation, I use heat map. See this data. One is for perfect correlation, and this is range from -1 to +1. Like in total confirm Indian national with, I will see this. In total cases, the perfect correlation means the highest number of cases are from Indian national, as well in active cases also. And then foreign national, no column is for perfect, as just it's only with itself also. And then total cases versus active cases, as it's part of it, that's why it is perfect correlation. Then I give this insight of this heat map. Then I give another file. I will load this in it. It gives latitude and longitude. Actually, I have plotted the map. It will uh, latitude and longitude. It will given in it with respect to the each state. Then I plotted. Then I merged it with my earlier table. Then I then I use bubble map for it to see the perfect relation. Like map folium. Folium is used for map, and then I give the command that it shows me like wait a moment. When I click any state, it will show Maharashtra. There are 147 cases. When I click here, there are Tamil Nadu. There are 35 cases in Tamil Nadu. In Uttar Pradesh, there are total 43 cases. That's rated, and this insights are given. And now I create added another file for global. Yes, I added this CSV file here. Then I check which statements are there, like observation date, province date. Then I plot total confirmed cases by country, like it is here. Like it in China, there are 2.8 around 3 million cases confirmed. In Russia, there are 360 cases total confirmed in Russia, and then there's Sudan, and there are 3 cases in Sudan. Then the whole insight is given in this. Then I add also a map active cases by country. Then here also tooltip is given, like 1.5 million cases in mainland China. In Russia, there are 276 active cases. That's all insights are given. Then I also add maps with death by country. Yes, it's also like mainland China has deaths of around 93.3 thousands, and in Kazakhstan, 0 deaths. All insights are given in this next column. Then I use subplots, 4 subplots for, yes, these are subplots South Korea for Italy, India, and Hubei. Hubei is in Wuhan. Like it will show you like data. These are in sites like cases are in South Korea. There are 8,162 cases around 3rd March. In Italy, there are cases in around 3rd March, there are 24,000 cases. Now these insights are all given in this column. Then I give the summary, the whole project. That's it, my project.
Okay, okay, Sneha. Priya, are you there? Is your network issue resolved?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, ma'am.
You can present, okay, and try
Okay,
to
ma'am.
complete it within like 15 minutes time frame. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. My screen is visible. Can I confirm it?
No, it is not visible. Yeah, it is visible, but half of it, not entirely.
Ma'am, I'm using a mobile. I don't have a laptop. So, shall I
You are
present it?
using mobile?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm using mobile. I don't have a laptop. So,
Okay, fine.
okay, ma'am. Okay, I am myself Priya Dashni, and my topic is nutrition analysis and introduction of nutrition analysis. Ma'am, I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
It's healthy for life. So I'm using exploratory data analysis for descriptive statistic comparisons and data visualization for box plot histograms and group-based analysis for segmentations. So I'm going to explain my project. Nutrition analysis. Import pandas as PD. So import matplotlib, pyplot plot data set. This pd.read CSV menu CSV. It's it's loading used to load the data set. So first I summary statistic by category. So this is print average nutrition values per category, print category summary. This means how many categories are there. So this is the output. Category calories, total fat, protein, carbohydrates, sodium. Then how much are foods? Nutrition means food, beef and food, beverage, breakfast, chicken. They are explaining the whole calories and category of food. Then I'm going to explain box plot calories. The plot fixed size 10 to 5, that means height and width. It's explained calories, total fat, protein using box plot. Amount of calories can be explained it using box plot. Amount of that the left side it's amount of how many amount of that, and calories and total fat can be used explain distributions of calories. Third one, histogram of calories. And this the fixed size length and width 8 to 4. Beans 20, black and orange, each color. The outbox of outbox of blood color. Each color is black and the color of orange. This is the output of histograms, and number of items and calories can be explained it in can be shown in using plot. Number of items. The plot title calories of distribution. I given plot title is distributions, and X labels calories and Y labels number of items. X labels means calories and number of items is Y label. Then I plot show this is a number of items and calories. Then comparisons of calorie, top 10 lowest calorie and top 10 highest calorie. I have been show it using statistical method. Local items many diff short values. Calories head 10. Head of 10 means list of head of 10 low calories. So print of low calories items, category, item, calories, protein, total fat. This list of 10 calories item. Lowest calorie item can be shown. Tea for child, there has been no calories, no protein, no fat, total fat, and then top 10 highest protein items. Highest protein items means they have an ascending falls. We given ascending falls for highest, high to low. That means ascending, descending. If we want to measure high to low using ascending is equal to false. Then head of 10, list of 10 highest protein items. The 10 highest protein items is chicken and fish. Their calorie is most higher 1880, and chicken and fish 750, 80, then protein at 48, total fat 43. And this is my project. Summary of projects is we should analyze the nutrition. We have to using ED, exploited data analysis, using nutrition analysis. It's helpful for measure nutrition fat for customer. It's very easy, simple to understand. Thank you. If you have any doubt, please ask me. I try to explain to you. Ma'am?
Yeah, okay, fine. You can just stop your screen sharing. So, guys, for today,
Okay,
who
ma'am.
have presented, that is fine. But tomorrow, you have to present, like, this shouldn't be like that. Like, for multiple of times, I need to ask you, like, why you are not presenting. Priya, you can just stop your screen sharing, not in the show. You can just stop your screen sharing. Yeah. So I was saying, like, for tomorrow's session, please be ready for like with for the presentation. It shouldn't be like that. I have to ask you multiple of times to present. It shouldn't be like that. Fine. So be prepared for your presentation and accordingly be available. Like keep your network connection proper. Like it shouldn't be like that. Like in between, I am unable to hear you, or it shouldn't be like that. In between, you are getting out. Like in between of the presentation, you are leaving the call because of network issue. You should check your network before presenting. Fine, guys.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So, and I
Ma'am,
guess
is
everybody
this
have, yeah, Sneha, tell.
ma'am, actually all Mondays I have to present this project. Actually my college timing is 9 to 5 and I have to travel with 1.5 hour. And so I how could I?
Okay, you can like if accordingly, if it is possible, you try to present it after 6 because we have the timing from 5 to 6:30. So you can present after 6 or on Tuesday session you can present. Okay.
Actually my college is regular, so it's all I reached 6:30 at home.
So how you attend the sessions then?
Ma'am, and I traveled, then I committed, and I am on holiday today for project only.
Okay, but this should be like it is a mandatory purpose to present the project, right? You should understand because based it is a part of an evaluation, and based on this, your certification, final internship certification will be given. So it is a mandatory part. So I don't know how you manage it, but you have to manage this stuff. Okay. So, rest who all are left, please be ready for tomorrow to present your project accordingly. And who have not done the project or any finding any issues relevant to that, that they are not like completed with the project, please make sure that you complete it by tomorrow. Fine?
Ma'am, I want to ask
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Ask.
Ma'am, if you provide the recorded video submission for some recorded video link for submit, we are it mandatory for present the live
See, for
section.
I understand for Monday and Tuesday, it is the like in the session you have to present. That is the rule that you have to follow. And after that, we will think about that. But it is as of now for Monday and Tuesday, you have to present. Okay,
Okay,
on
ma'am.
in the session itself.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess everything is cleared by now. So guys who have not presented today, please be ready. I'm like repeatedly saying this because tomorrow you have to present like for sure. Okay. So we'll just stop our session today here. We'll just wrap up our session here. We'll meet tomorrow, and who have not presented, you will be presenting in tomorrow's session. Yeah, who have any questions, Prasad? Yeah, tell what query you are having. Okay, Rohit, you have any query, you can just unmute yourself and let me know.
I'm like, is it compulsory to like submit the presentation video, or if we are like presenting in the live session, then it's fine.
Yeah, if who is presenting their like who is presenting in the session, I guess that is. I need to just clarify about that, but as of now, you have to present in the session. That is mandatory. And about the confirmation of going ahead and like attaching the video file, that I need to just confirm. I will be confirming and will confirm you by tomorrow's session. Fine. So as of now, it's mandatory to present in the session. Fine.
Ma'am, actually, during the session, like presenting is like I can manage, but it seems like a difficult task for me because I start from the college at 5 and I reach my home by 6:30. So right now I'm just like standing outside, like walking, and I'm attending the meet. So that's why like it's a bit difficult for me to present.
Okay, got it. So for that, I will clarify tomorrow and I will update you about the video link and stuff. But let's see what happens tomorrow. I will just confirm you, but others have to present in the session. Okay. I'm confirming you that you have to tomorrow you have to present it in the session itself. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Fine. Fine. Bye, guys. Then we'll meet tomorrow and we'll go ahead accordingly. Yeah. Tell.
So project dashboard
Sorry.
dashboard project
Transport problem. What transport problem?
dashboard
Dashboard. Yeah. What dashboard? I'm not getting. What is your exact question? Is there any dashboard based project up? Prasad, can you clarify it? What is your question?
Some can I do a project with dashboard
So if any, this, like what kind of project? I guess EDA based project has been given to you, right?
okay ma'am.
And for Python itself. So work accordingly. Whatever has been given, work accordingly. Okay. I guess all of the problems has been solved. I have addressed all your queries. So we'll wrap up our session today here. We'll meet tomorrow. Fine. Bye. Bye, guys.
Fine, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye.